Then again, some of this stuff might change by the time I actually finish and release the first episode, but that's the fun of it. Okay, this is a lot better. I mean, Waluigi, why do they always pick like tricky characters for this board? I think I really need to focus on this. Hopefully I spoiled enough of my next Let's Play, quote unquote, for you guys. Because I am totally going to be regretting myself when I'm editing this video and spoiling so much about the game. I'm just going to spend the rest of this video ranting about this board. I hate this board. The worst part about this board is that you cannot see just how bad it is because it looks simple. The board tilts. So what? It just tilts. Well, it fucking sucks when it tilts. When you combine it with like tricky characters that like swing their balls all over the place and they have stupid power shots. I mean offensive ones, not defensive ones, because the offensive ones are literally offensive to my face. No. Come on, dude, you could have saved it. You might have fell into the lava, but you could have frickin' saved the ball. Really hope I don't lose again at this. I have yet to get a point. That is sad. And I hate the board! I slid over the ball! Literally. Watch that replay. I didn't get that chance to hit the ball because they wanted to slide for it and it bounced right over his freaking head. Just gonna let all the negative energy out. No. That was supposed to be my point. There, smash. Freaking smash the ball into your face. Alright. Okay. Aha, you're not gonna save that ball now. About time that things start going my way. Alright. This is so much better than it was with Koopa Troopa. I swear, Koopa Troopa was everywhere the ball was, no matter how hard I tried to get it away from him. Oh, how? I was gonna say, how did I mess up a defensive power shot? Well, I messed up a regular swing, so it doesn't freaking matter. Yeah, I hate this board! Guess what I hate most about it is that it has an annoying gimmick, but doesn't even look cool. It's just a single board that tilts, and the tilting is the frickin' thing's gimmick. I would actually like it better if the frickin' Mecha Bowser was in the background shot fireballs every now and then. Sure, that would be frickin' annoying, but on the bright side, it would actually be more interesting than a board that tilts, and the game's already pretty annoying from the tilting board. I hate when they go in the deuce forever because the board is so annoying. He's gonna save that. Oh well. At least I can use this, and he won't be able to block it because he just used his power shot. I love the fact that I'm not up against Koopa Troopa now. Oh. I think I only have advantage. I really need to. Finally, I won a game. Too bad I couldn't win the game. And no, I don't mean that game. I mean this game. I don't mean the game. I mean this game. I'm sorry if that made no sense. Did Waluigi fly in the air? I mean, that's his overall defensive power shot. So I guess he had to block it. But yeah, he's Waluigi is flying. I guess Waluigi is a bird as well as the owner of a bridal boutique and whatever else he happens to own in the Fortune Street business. I've actually been falling pretty far behind on Runaway Guy videos. So I think he's gonna be a toy manager in one of them. Oh yeah, he was like a toy manager that put lead into some of them. But I don't recall if there's any more Waluigi business jokes. And if you don't get any of that, I'm sorry for talking about other Let's Plays that you wouldn't know. I mean, they are pretty popular, so, and I know a lot of people who watch me watch them. at least a lot of my online buddies. But I'm sorry. It's not about... Well, these are more about whatever I want to talk about. But I'm sorry if the confusion is hurting you. I don't want to purposely annoy people. I'm just talking about whatever I want because, let's be honest, it's the internet. Everyone's gonna be offended by something. There's just so many different people on the internet that it's impossible to please all of them. And there are bound to be people who consider what you consider harmless or the right thing, the wrong thing, or even, dare I say, offensive. Oh, come on, you didn't have to hit that right in my face. Freaking Wily just got the advantage. I want to win my points because I don't want to do this over again. I hate this board so much. The worst crime that could be committed to me at this moment is to make me have to play again in order to obtain victory. Sure, I could turn off the game, say screw this, is not worth my time, anytime I want, but as long as I'm commentating, there's some worthwhile to it. Because even if I rage and it causes me stress, it'll be fun to watch in hindsight. A lot of people, I'm not sure if anyone's actually worried about people raging and not having fun with it. I can imagine because a lot of... Oh, I hate when it does that. Well, that could have screwed me over. Yeah, sure, people rage. And I know from experience, rage isn't always fun, right when you're experiencing it. But for me, at least, it's always fun in hindsight, and I'm pretty sure other people find it worthwhile to see other people react. And then there's those people who just consider rage an awful gimmick. Yeah, I guess it gets old, but there's a whole element of surprise behind it if you don't do it too frequently. And you can... I guess another thing about rage is that you act a bit differently than normal, which requires, or should I say results, and you saying different things and doing different things, and that could just add to people's surprise as well. I think I find it when people rage too much, it gets a little bit old, unless they're like offending everything I respect. I don't find it offensive when they rage. Even if you are, that's a bit of an iffy topic of how much you can be offensive before offending people. So I'll just let me get away with getting away from it. It's my video. I can change the topic whenever I want. So how did I get to talking about rage? I remember talking about the runaway. No. I completely purposely changed topics at Runaway, guys. I was talking about, oh yeah, this freaking board and how it can be stupid and annoying. But the fact that I find it stupid and annoying makes it worthwhile for a video. Oh my god, and Waluigi won that. At least this is just for a set. I know because I had a big, gigantic, epic tiebreaker just to realize that it was for a set, and that upset me dearly because I thought I would be finally done with the board. But I'll get over it. I mean, there's lots of things that are worse in this world besides losing in a video game. Oh, thank you for saving me from getting out, Waluigi. I highly appreciate that. Now allow me to power shot this right past your face. Yeah, there's a lot of things worse in the world, so... And I accept that. So, so even if I act upset, I'm not upset. In fact, I go for a lot worse than anything this game could ever put out to me. Really, really bad game, on the other hand, I'll just not question if it could make things worse for me. Some people find games as a way to make an outlet. Just to take a break from all the suckiness of real life. I do that sometimes. And I'm not gonna bash people for doing it. It's perfectly fine to be content with playing a game to relax. I think that's like why they were invented. I mean, sure, games have so many more elements these days that they didn't before. And that's just the beauty of change and evolution. I don't mean like those fears of people coming from apes or animals from other animals. By the way, evolution is not necessarily people coming from apes. It's us and apes having similar ancestors. Just figured I'd clear that up. In layman's terms, I don't want to go into a whole topic about evolution because I am religious and I am scientific. Although I am probably one of the worst religious people. Well, I could probably think of one person who might be worse, but the point is, if I was going to be religious, I could do it a lot better than I do. But again, not a topic to get too much into. Let's talk about how stupid this board is again. It's kind of fitting to have Waluigi's stupid mug for this stupid board. Actually, Waluigi wouldn't be so bad if he actually did more useful things. And I know people like Waluigi, so I take back everything I said about Waluigi. You can make a worse video game character. He's just not my cup of tea because I don't find anything special, because Nintendo doesn't find anything special about him because they rarely do anything with him. I thought it was pretty cool how he actually had a role in DVR Mario Mix. So I'm gonna stop talking about Waluigi because I feel like I've talked about Waluigi already, and stupid board! Say what you will about Waluigi, I am gonna stand by this board being stupid. I refuse to lose this set! No! Come on. Come on. Over your head, please. No, 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 no. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. Yes! I still gotta get another point, but I saved the game from becoming Waluigi's or going severely into his advantage. I can live with that. Okay, yes, I'm gonna get the set. As long as I get this point, I'll get the set. I can live with that. I can get one more point. And here it comes. Here comes my point. If it wasn't hit right to Waluigi's face. No. I was just about to say. It sounded like I was stressing, but I found it kind of funny as I was stressing, so it canceled out. Then I do something stupid like that and have to earn the set all over again. A concept I find a bit annoying with tennis. Just how they can drag on and on. I mean, screw fairness, just move on with the game. It's basically what it comes down to. No, 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 oh my gosh, I hate it when I hit the power shot right in his face and it causes me not to actually get the point. But it is a video game. I'm not gonna let the rage engage me. Okay. On the bright side, I haven't dropped frames yet, which is very, very good. Because so far I've recorded... So far this tournament is all one recording. That'd be the worst thing that could happen. No, 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 oh my gosh. I had a power shot and I didn't save it. Wait, did I lose the set? Oh no, did I lose the set? Do I have to win 2 sets now just to win? Let me get this point. You know... Yeah, you got the freaking set. I refuse to go for all that. I'm just gonna meet you guys back, because it will take just as long if I reset. Well, this time I'm going up against Mario. You know, that's fine. Waluigi is probably harder to deal with than Mario. I will take my blessings as they come. Because it's frickin' this board. Oh, wow, I actually saved that. Oh, phew. I just want to get a little bit of a lead before I go to off-topic things again. No, it's out, and I blame the board tilting for that. Let's watch that closely. Yeah, if the board wasn't tilted all the way over there, it wouldn't have hit the ground until it got back in bounds. I guess that's what I hate about this board the most. Being Diddy makes my power shot act like that. My best offensive capabilities are nerfed by the stage, and I believe that's a very good reason to hate it. Or at least dislike it. Hate is a strong word, and I do not mind using it for this board. Board, map, court. I guess court would be what I'm supposed to call it, but I haven't called anything else a court yet. Why should this deserve to be called a court? Oh, I should have just pressed the offensive buttons, even if it wouldn't have hit. I believe I was close enough that it could have been an offense shot instead of a defensive one. Oh well, I got a power shot back, and I got the point. All's well that ends well. Though this is far from freaking over. I do like how it's a lot better in my advantage than it was before with Waluigi. Waluigi? Oh, come on, that's a good pawn. Oh my gosh, I did the thing where it hits the face, and because I hit him too hard in the face, I didn't have time to react to the ball again, and it's all freaking lovely and dandy. Diddy, why do you have to spin so much after you hit the ball? Okay, miss it, miss it. No, of course you're gonna hit it. Okay, it's in court. I did my defensive power shot far enough. So, while you can really cover the ground fast. Oh, come on! That was my clear shot for victory! Though, since you flew yourself pretty far away, you pretty much gave me a free shot. Which is good, because that was totally going to be my shot anyway, so I guess it all evened out. See? A reason why I don't find these power shots so bad. I mean, it's rarely like that, but I will... No! Not that again! When will I learn? I'm starting to realize that is why it's happening, so eventually I'll learn. Oh, no. Come on. I just won a game. I can't lose another one so soon. Okay, I'm definitely gonna hit this in bounds. He's gonna hit in bounds with full power! Lovely. My point. Oh well. Nice try. Maybe next time, Mario. Although I'm counting on it not being next time. Why can't I get the blue Aurora Glow? Yeah, just gotta be more careful to make sure I don't swing it out of bounds, because knowing this stage, it will make it out of bounds if it's ever in the air above out of bounds. Oh, that's what you're talking about with charging messing me up. But it's my own fault for going, hey, I'm gonna charge when I'm nowhere near the ball. And like I cancel on my momentum or make it go funky or whatever, and then I'm too far away from it to swing and hit it. You know, tennis would be so much better if it didn't have deuces. I know they do deuces to be fair, but it just strikes out matches so much. But I'm gonna win a set. I'm gonna be in so much better shape than I was with Waluigi if I just win this point. Power shot versus power shot. Oh, wow, I'm so glad. If I was gonna screw myself with that stupid play, I almost had the power shot over out of bounds. Well, over bounds is pretty much out of bounds to this stage. So according to this, if I win 2 more games, I have this in the bag. I can live with that. Just now that I'm finally getting the hang of the stage, the gimmick isn't so bad. It's a bad gimmick if it takes this long to get used to. You can say that about any bad game that is not bad once you get used to it. But why should you have to get used to it? You're playing a game to have fun. If you take so long to start having fun with it, then yeah, it kind of kills the purpose of having fun with the game. I will say, competitive gaming is a whole nother thing. I mean, like, you make up rules that appear to just take up the fun of the game, but think of it this way. At least with the way I go to tournaments, because when I've gone to game tournaments for, like, Smash Brothers in the past, and I do it for the fun of social interaction, I believe. Like, I get to go places that I wouldn't normally go to, and if I'm just in a familiar place, I get to play games against people I normally don't. And I'm willing to put up with a few more rules than usual for that. If they make them, if the rules make them quote-unquote more fair, even, because let's face it, items can make things a bit more randomized. I do think like the Smash Bros. Community kind of overflates randomization, but that's just because I lost a lot of the competitiveness. Like, I'm not as much of a tournament Smash Bros. Player as I used to be. I think with gaining that, you gain more respect for having items off. And when you aren't playing things competitively, you gain more respect for having items on. I'm not gonna say that items are bad. I just understand and get the feeling competitive players get. When you have a giant golden hammer appear when you're just about to KO the person and they KO you. Just as an example. I think something more like a Starmie would be a good example. Or the health items. When you've worked so hard to like get their damage ratio up and they just recover it, being just perfectly convenient to an item. But with all that said, I do believe in gaming for fun. That is why it's invented. So let's just have our tournament players have fun the way they play the game, and have the other players have fun with the game the way they want to play it. That's why we can turn items on and off, because Sakurai understands people play games differently. And it's kind of fun every now and then to have like a whole medal match where you just have the medal boxes on and things like that. I think I talked enough about competitive gaming. What to go on to next? Normally my topics go from one to another. Well, what do I usually do? I usually backtrack until I find something I didn't cover before I got completely on another topic. Or something happens that makes me think of something else within the game. You know, on any other board, I wish this board came earlier. I guess it is like Final Boss themed, considering this is like the last board you play on in the Gimmick Cup. But it just drags on once on this board. I guess it was a simple... I can't believe I'm saying this. If it was a simpler gimmick, or a less annoying gimmick, then it would be more fun to play 3 whole sets. Something like this, 1 set, please. Can you just put me for 1 set of this and then be done with it for the rest of my life? What else is there in the world to talk about in the typical world full of different topics to talk about? Can't believe I'm thinking this hard about it when there's so many things in this world, so many different types of games to play, so many different types of people to talk to, so many different thoughts and opinions to the world. Can't believe it's so hard to respect it. I mean, like, what some people take as a joke, other people take offense of. Just like our differences stop us from all living in peace and harmony. Wow, I just realized that. Because mystery of life of how we can't live together, it simply comes down to the fact that we're different. That we believe in different things. Even to the point that there's some things that we just can't accept. So if everyone was the same, there could actually be peace. But I kinda like some differences in our world. So I guess it's really a matter of, can we have peace? can we respect each other for being a little bit different from each other? While still obtaining our own thoughts and beliefs? And even having a little bit of fun? Another thing that just comes to mind is if we were all the same, we would never be able to learn from each other and expand our horizons as human beings. Another thing I often see form of conflict, and a lot of my own inner conflict, is how much do you believe in yourself and your desires versus being understanding towards others and forgiving of the way they think. Because even the things that the majority of us may consider to suck or not that good or not worthy of praise, other people might enjoy or respect. And I just wonder how much do I just stand by my own values and how much do I take into consideration of how other people think. I think the fact that there isn't a clear balance between these two things, as well as a balance between other ends of the spectrum, that prevent the world from becoming perfect. On top of that, perfection itself varies between individual minds. It feels like as long as there's a blend between these two ends of the spectrum, there will be conflict. But if you were to just have one or the other, then it would be lacking. Hopefully this summarizes the whole ramble I tried to get to about what makes life perfect, and why peace is such a hard thing to obtain. I can't believe I rambled for that as long as I did, but I suppose this summarized it better than my past attempt to try to talk about those things when I was actually recording live. Oh yeah, tennis, that's over now. I guess I'll see you for the next video of this, whenever that goes up.